way up high in the Sierry Petes where the yeller pines grow tall. Sandy Bob and Buster JiGs had a road deer camp last fall. And they brought their horses and their running irons and maybe a dog or two. Lord, they'd brand every long-eared calf that come within their view. And many a doggy that flopped long ears that didn't bush up by day got his long ears whittled and his old hide scorched in a most artistic way. Well, one fine day, old Sandy Bob throwed his seagull down. Says, I'm tired of cow pyrography and I lows I'm a going to town. So they saddled up and they hit some elope, for it weren't no sight of a ride. Them were the days when a buckaroo could idle up his insides. Well, they started in at the Kentucky bar at the head of the Whiskey Road. They wound up down by the depot house some 40 drinks below. Then they sets up and they turns them around and they goes the other way. Tell you the Lord forsaken truth, them boys got stewed that day. Now as they were riding on back to camp, packing a pretty good load, who should they meet but the devil himself come a-prancing down the road. Says he, you ornery cowboy skunks, you better go hunt your holes, for I've come up from Hell's Rim Rock to gather in your souls. Says Sandy Bob, old devil be damned, we boys is kinda tight. You ain't gonna gather no cowboy soul without one hell of a fight. So Sandy Bob punched a hole in his rope and he flung her straight and true. He lapped it over the devil's horns and took his dallies too. Now Buster JiGs was a riata man with his gut line coiled up neat. So he's shaking her out and he builds him a loop and he lassies the devil's hind feet. Yeah! They stretched him out and they tailed him down while the irons was getting hot. And the Cropton swaller forked his ears and branded him up a lot. They pruned him up with a dehorning saw, tied knots in his tail for a joke. They then rode off and left him there necked up to a blackjack oak. So if you're ever up high in the Sierry Petes and you hear one hell of a wail, you'll know it's the devil, a beller in a roundabout, them knots tied in his tail.